Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another open house. This time we are here at Tenpines Bluff and I'm going to give you a little tour, a little walkthrough of my Tenpines Manor, my mid-century modern little hangout here. That was a little build I did while I was working on the Shroud headquarters. Just needed a little break from the giant oversized build and decided to do something small here, and that wound up being a lot bigger than I thought, but definitely not as big as the whole Shroud thing. So as you see, it's a pretty square looking build. However, it's got a lot of angles on the inside, but here from the front, it's just got that one massive, one long window here in front, which I thought would be pretty cool looking to see. And I think the first thing you notice are the angled pillars there. And that's basically what started this whole build. As I was just experimenting with the tilting with the quappa, I started tilting these and then realized, hey, why don't I try some kind of V shape? And then that turned into the basis of this build. So that's kind of how it transpired. I knew I wanted the pillars to come out of the water. So the house was almost on the water, but above it. So trying to quappa tilt the water in here, and this is numerous pieces of water, 4 or 5 different pieces, and luckily the seams aren't too noticeable, but that can be pretty troublesome trying to tilt all this water in here. It doesn't always work perfect for me, and I'm not exactly sure why. I just don't think I'm following the steps correctly, but eventually I figured it out. And like I said before, the more you use the whole tilting from a different area, like the water here, I was tilting from Abernathy Farm, because that's a big blank area that is a little easier to grab the water and tilt it here. Anyways, it's something you get used to and you get better at over time. Now this is another hillside type property, and around the edge, surrounded by the water, I used a lot of the large boulders from the grounded mod. I use those a lot just because I like to have, you know, some kind of base, and really it's the only easy option, I guess, because they're large and I don't really have giant dirt or grass mounds to use otherwise, so it winds up being the rock, and in this case it worked out pretty good. If you look up the hill at the house, it just gives it a stronger base. So that goes pretty much around the property here. That would lead us over to the driveway or the main entrance of this place, which I kind of kept building outward and tried to find an area that would look like maybe there was a road at some point. Now, once again, here we're losing the realistic, whatever, lore of Fallout here, as we have a road that used to be here that's completely overgrown and gone, but now we have a brand new house. So usual rules apply here with my builds, that once you cross the property line, you are in pre-war. As you see, this whole driveway area here, nice and large, a turnaround area, and I just wanted to establish a cool driveway coming in so you get a good view of this house as you pull in the driveway here. I added in this cool little drain piece to split the road kind of asphalt and go into the nice finished driveway sanctuary road sections here, which has these slopes, and I wanted to slope those up just so I could get more ground up above, and also it just looks better. It's more interesting than just one simple flat driveway. So that's why I wanted to add this in, and once again, it's very wide and pretty good size, mainly just because of the turnaround area that I wanted to do in front of the house. And it also gave this cool little concrete base here before we get to the house and these giant stairs. I wanted to do the stairs and have a little S curve to it rather than just having them come straight down. And now the stairs are something I actually did last, mainly because I had built the house. And believe it or not, I was never thinking about the front door or the entrance or whatever. So I had majority of the house built, and I was kind of thinking, how are you going to get in there? So that came later. But as far as the front door goes, that was pretty much towards the end. And the stairs did take a little bit of time. It's, each one of these you have to quap in and set at just the right angle from the top. But it is a little wonky on some of the angling there. But I think it still works pretty good. And then to keep with the rest of the theme of the house, we have the large boulder type things lining the edge of the walkway, mainly because I wasn't sure how I was going to make the walls for these stairs because I don't really have curved and angled pieces to line the edge of the stairs here, and it would have been quite a chore to try and quappa angle or tilt those into just the right spot. So I just decided to go easy way, put the boulders in, and I think it stays with the theme of the house and just the overall construction look to it. So it worked out. It was easy and solved a problem pretty quick. So as we come up here to the front door, have the two big pillars there just to keep in line with the two angled pillars up front holding the house up. So I went for this sliding double door, and I use this door mainly because I don't have a whole lot of options with the double door, mainly because I always use the other two doors from Sanctuary. I like the clean look of those, but the problem with that is I use them all the time and they only open one way. So it's not the double doors where they both open in. One opens in, one opens out. It's kind of weird. So I thought the sliding thing might be cool and something different to do. So as we come in here, a lot to look at right off the bat, but a huge entryway here. And off to the right here, we have this nice little entertainment area. The big screen TV, nice shelf with all of our knickknacks. And once again, an amazing view of the water there. But mainly this big built-in couch seating area that I wanted to do that has plenty of seating. This giant coffee table, which is a combination of a lot of stuff that I just wanted to make a larger square table, but also give it a little texture here. And that's why I used some of the Noir Penthouse cabinet things, which I use a lot, and angled these around, and then also dropped in these white little tabletops, these little pizza slice looking tabletops that gives a good angle to make this little wraparound and also have a place to set your drinks. I was pretty happy with the way this whole custom built-in thing turned out. I think it looked pretty good, pretty uniform, balanced in that sense, and allows for this little seating area in back where you could drink or eat food, and you have even more people sitting here in back, which is elevated just a little bit more, so you don't see people's heads, but you can also see the screen. That's something I would love to have in my own place. That'd be pretty awesome. So why don't we flip over here to the left, and we have the kitchen. And this is a pretty clean kitchen I was able to make and get everything in there as I wanted. Once again, it's the blue kitchen, the only option I've got, I guess, on the PS4, but I made it work, and I think it looks great as it is. Got all the food options, drink, and we have this little serving heater buffet type thing that could come in handy. Storage here on the side, more storage here, storage up above, and just an overall nice clean kitchen. I like this island here, good size island, and open space right out into the living room. So its own separate room, but not completely blocked off. Why don't we head over here to this other entertaining area? Just on the other side of the entertainment room here, guess we have more. We have this cool little divider wall here. Wanted to put something in here. I wanted to put a couch in, but I thought it might be a little more interesting to put a wall in, but I didn't want a wall going all the way to the ceiling. So I opted for this transparent wall here. Added with these pieces here to create kind of this bench with the pillows. And another little seating area, maybe to put your drinks or snacks or food. And of course, the pool table with the great view of the outside here, which is why I wanted this window to go the entire length of this front end of the building. No matter where you were in this main area, you had the nice view outside. And that leads over here to our little bar area, little wine and cocktail area. Got the ice machine there, got some Nuka-Cola, plenty of wine, and this chill little lounge area here to sit and enjoy your drinks and maybe take in some Diamond City music. And that's right next to out here. I really like this here. This is the outdoor patio, outdoor deck. Another little cool lounge area to hang out. And has the nice view there of the wasteland. As we come over here, you can see the built-in barbecue area. I think that turned out pretty sharp. Even have some beer on tap. And use the semi-transparent glass things here for the railing. It gave it a little more modern look. And once again, another giant pillar there, just to add a little more structure and strength to the whole overall construction. Now this door leading out to the patio, I wanted to have like a slider door, like a all glass slider door. So I offset these window pieces here a little to give the illusion, kind of make it look like maybe the slider was half open or partway open. And that's essentially what I was going for there. So hopefully it looks like that's what it is. And got to throw in an arcade game. Why not? If you have a house this big, got to at least have one arcade game, right? Now this little divider here in the center, I thought this turned out pretty cool. This separates the living room area to the stairwell going downstairs to the office and the little bunker type thing for the power armor. So I used those slat things that look like 2x6s. And with the white, I think it works with the house, and it gives it that cool look because it's not a solid wall and you can slightly see through it, but it does divide the room and separate the stairwell from the living room and this other section here that leads to the kitchen and also the master bedroom there on the end. We'll go down those stairs in a bit, but first let me show you down the hallway here. And this leads to the outer little almost treehouse type section, which is the main bedroom area. And once again, floor to ceiling glass, pretty cool view as you walk across this bridge area. And that leads to, like I said, the master bedroom, which also has a pretty amazing view. Has this nice little area where you can sit and watch TV, maybe play some games here by yourself, just relax. Nice area for sleeping. Little closet area here tucked away in the corner. And then over here we have the the master bath, which I think turned out pretty cool. Pretty simple, but fit nicely in this small little section. Even have a washer and dryer in here. So that's the master bedroom. When we head back down the hallway here, I'll take you back down to those stairs so we can check out the main office. Now originally this was all going to be one floor, but I decided to go down one and put the office area here down below, just because once I did that, as you can see, there's another window here. You got another view of the water. I just thought it'd be a cool spot to have your own little office where you can see out. Definitely one of my favorite offices if I were, to pick one in a lot of my builds, mainly because of this neat little stair area coming down, the view out the window to the water, just the overall look of this office, I think turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Now just off of the office through this door here, this goes down to more of like a maintenance area, which is where the power armor would be. So if you're headed out to the wasteland, you'd have your power armor here where you can work on it, do some repairs, fix it. Have some of your weapons here. And of course you have a door here. Semi-hidden door leading out here to the wasteland, which is right under your treehouse main master bedroom. But upon first glance, you don't really see it too much. So hidden a little, not exactly secret, but hidden and definitely locked. Now, if you want secret, we have this here. I added in this little area here, this little pool that then leads out under the waterfall. When we jump in here, swim under the waterfall, come out, and here we are at the main front of the house. So that's the little secret entrance, or if you lose your keys and you can't get in the house, I guess this is one way to get in. So why don't we swim back under the waterfall here, our little secret entrance, and our little secret room down here. Not really secret, but you don't really know it's down there unless you come down here through this office. So that pretty much concludes the house tour here. It's a large house, but there's not a whole lot in it, if that makes sense. We have the main entertainment area there. Then we have the secondary entertainment area with the pool table. Then we have the bar kind of wine lounge area with the couches and the bar. We have this nice outdoor patio area here. We have the nice kitchen, which I think looks pretty great. It was able to squeeze in a lot of stuff in there. And then of course we have the master bedroom there. With a bathroom. We have the swanky cool office downstairs. which also leads down into the little maintenance room down below with the power armor and the secret entrances. So I think overall pretty simple, but also has a lot and looks very open, very spacious, and I like the way it turned out. Once again, this is just a quick build I wanted to do in between working on the Shroud headquarters, and it got a little larger of a build than I had planned, but it was a nice little break from doing all the Shroud stuff, because a lot of those larger builds, they just take so long and take so much time that sometimes, I guess creatively, I just need to take a break and work on something else. So that's why I built this one. So hope you enjoyed the tour here of Tenpines Manor. I hope to have some more tours here coming up, because I plan on making some smaller builds, a little quicker builds, and I'm not sure if those will wind up just being a straight open house or if I'll actually do a let's build it on those. But regardless, I hope to have more of these coming in the future. So thanks for watching this one, and thanks for stopping by, and until next time, keep building.